Hello, my name's Steve. Welcome to my channel, A to Z Restorations. What you see in the background here is an old New Holland hay baler, a compact HayLiner 65. It was manufactured between 1960 to 1965, and I purchased it at a local farm sale about a couple of weeks ago. And I'm going to try to get this thing up and going the next couple of days and bale hay with it. And I want to see if it works, and then I'm going to restore it. Now you can see this hay baler here needs paint. It still has decals, original condition. It says New Holland Compact HayLiner 65. And I need tires on both ends for the start to get it off. The knotters are pretty well rusted. I'm going to put some WD-40 in there and let it sit for a little while and start loosening them up. And here's the baler. Inside the chamber. I don't know if you can tell how small it is, but it's a small chamber here. And the New Holland decals are still there. And I'm gonna have to pull this tire off too because it's flat. It has a nice little symbol here, if you can see. New Holland there, and H. And the New Holland decals up front. So I'm gonna try to get this thing off. But I'm gonna change the tires first because I might have to roll this thing off. One tire. It's nice and cool this morning. We had frost, and it had frost on the hay too, so that's just good because it kind of freeze dries it. And that same bale we'll bale today, but this time next year it'll still just be just as green. So I think it holds a lot of nutrients in it, and it just looks good. And what I'm going to, and that's a good start. So what I'm going to start off today is start with the knotters. I'm going to take an air compressor, blow all the dust, dirt, grease, grime, whatnot out of it. I'm going to wire brush it, and I'm going to penetrating oil. I'm going to clean it as good as possible before I start to turn, because I don't want nothing to break or seize, because this thing's been in a deep sleep for a while and I see some rust in there, and I just want to get rid of as much as I can before I start using it. Now I want to do the chain first. That looks like it's a good candidate there. I did more cleaning here than I showed on the video. I didn't want to bore you to death by all the details. So I still have some more to do. I'm gonna see what else it needs to be done. And I haven't checked this out yet. It looks like a mouse nest. I hope it didn't eat a hole in my tire because my tire just went flat. I hope that wasn't a mouse. Huh. Well, let me throw some of the stuff out. And I got a can of coffee. Doesn't smell like coffee in it. Turn this thing up. Oh, just what we need. Shear bolts. And these shear bolts here go on the flywheel, which is right there. And that's very important. You want a bolt no greater, if you can see, no greater than 5 grade, because you want this bolt to shear, because this is what saves the hay baler from breaking. So let's go find that mouse, because I don't want the other tire with a hole in it. Now I'm gonna put some grease in it, not too much. If it takes all that, looks good. It looks real good. Maybe that penetrate the oil. These grease fittings in the back, you just want to put a little bit. That's where the bill hook is. You get grease on that, the bales don't want to tie until the grease is gone. Grease here. Put grease all everywhere I can find a fitting. Not too much, but just along there. Now I'm going to try to turn this wheel if it's possible. Just don't want to go forward. Still got a lot of debris in there in the chamber. Let me get the air compressor and blow some air in there. there you have it. I got it working. It took me about 3.5 hours for the most, but I got all the bearings loose, grease, oiled, and clean, so to a point. Now I'm gonna run the string through it. I don't know how good the string is because the string's probably been sitting in the box for a long time. And looking at it, it's kind of dark on the side here, black. So when it's black like that, sometimes it has rot in it. The strings will break right there. So I'm gonna give it a try. I don't know how good, what kind of luck I'm gonna have. I'm gonna give it a shot. And I'm gonna string it up and put some hay through it before I go and bale with it. Now I got a string down through here, through this eye, and down through the other two. Now I just have to take this here and just tie it off somewhere. So I'm gonna tie this with one hand. See how good I can do it. There you go. And that's all I need. So I can throw some hay in it. But I gotta fix that flat tire. I think that mouse bit a hole in it. I just know he did. These are my first bales I made with the new string. I had to put new string on here because the old bales, they were breaking because of bad string. So this is the first bale that came out a little lopsided, and I need to do some more adjustments to it. And these bales here, they're nice little size bales. They're looking better coming out, so probably a good half a dozen times I might have it all adjusted and have a nice perfect bale coming out. Everything here looks like it's working like it should. I'm happy with it. I have to adjust these tines down, these hay rakes down here, to make them better square. And up front, the hay tines that left the hay, I'm missing, I don't know, a whole bunch of them. Probably about six or eight. So once I get that replaced, I'll pick up hay. But I don't want to run it out in the field because it won't get all the hay up. This is part one of my series on the New Holland 65 compact hay baler, and this is going to end the video here. And if you like, please subscribe. If you subscribe, put a like to it, make a comment. If you don't, that's fine too. Thank you for watching.